The U.S. Civil War officially broke out with the Battle of Fort Sumter in Charleston Harbor on April 12, 1861. However, the first major battle wouldn't happen until July 21st, during the First Battle of Bull Run in Virginia. There, the United States Army, or Union Army, would face off against the recently created and raised Confederate Army. Being as the Confederate Army was only a few months old, things were still being structured and organized, with one of the more noticeable being that of uniforms. Its first standards were only passed the prior month, meaning the creation and distribution of uniforms was still ongoing. Couple this with the fledgling force being composed of a number of militia and other smaller regional units, an assortment of uniforms and equipment were seen, with perhaps the most intriguing being K Company of the 5th Virginia Volunteer Infantry Regiment, previously Company A of the 31st Virginia Militia, also known as the Continental Morgan Guards. Organized in 1855 out of Winchester, Virginia, the unit selected its name in honor of Revolutionary War commander and local Daniel Morgan, who led the aptly named Elite Light Infantry Unit, Morgan's Rifles. In addition to this, they made a point to outfit their unit with stereotypical yet refined Continental Army uniforms, those being tricorn hats, white gloves, ruffled white shirts, buckskin waistcoat and breeches, along with blue wool coats with white facings that were trimmed with buff cashmere. Almost seeing action during John Brown's raid on Harper's Ferry, where they held a skirmish line before the war, they eventually would during Bull Run, as well as many others until the war's end. However, it's hard to say how long they utilized these uniforms between regulations and the fact theirs were tailor-made more for show rather than actual combat.